The Gwangju Uprising marks a horrific moment in Korean history. Back in May 1980, protesters were shot down and beaten for their part in protesting against the government released, at the start of May no less. Youth of May is a well-written romantic Korean drama that centers on this conflict, while weaving in a forbidden love angle around that. The result is one of this year's bigger surprises, a beautifully written and touching tribute to those 600 people who lost their lives during this horrific incident. At the center of our story lies Hee-tae, a student doctor who's lost the passion for healing after witnessing an accident involving his friend Seok-chul. With the boy recovering in hospital, Hee-tae instead succumbs to his father's wishes and agrees to get married to a woman named Soo Ryan. Free-spirited Soo Ryan is in no mood to be tied down though, an active protester and a girl determined to fight against martial law. Instead, she sends her best friend Myung-hee to her date. Myung-hee is a hard-working nurse who's worked for the last 3 years and stands up against injustices as fate would have it. Myung-hee and Hee-tae hit it off immediately and fall in love. Unfortunately, Hee-tae's father also happens to be in charge of the military, a government minister by the name of Kai-nam. He's not happy with his son, and when he finds out he's seeing Myung-hee, sets out to put a stop to this insolence. As drama unfolds, the episodes tick by and fall squarely into uprising territory. In fact, the latter period of episodes are incredibly dramatic, highlighting the raw intensity and shock that civilians must have felt during these moments. This is captured really well on screen too, and there's some incredibly tense sequences around this time. It's here where friendships and relationships are tested, with all of our characters pushed to breaking point. All of this culminates in a dramatic, tear-jerking conclusion to this tale. Instead of the usual 16-episode run though, Youth of May instead opts for a straightforward 12-episode run, and it's all the stronger for it. The early episodes do tend to be a tad slow at times, but on reflection, it's needed to grow the relationship between the different characters. This also serves to pull off the emotionally stirring conclusion, as our trio of main actors do an excellent job bringing their characters to life. No spoilers here of course, but given the subject material being dealt with, it was always going to be difficult to pull off a satisfying ending without disrespecting those lives lost in this conflict. Thankfully, Youth of May absolutely nails its conclusion. This is easily one of the bigger surprises this year, a midweek gem that tells a compelling story well with enough emotion, heartache and tension to stand the test of time. Youth of May is a wonderful Korean drama and a must-watch for 2021.